Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. We'll watch the Memphis Grizzlies in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's James in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Edey out there with Jackson. Here we go. It's game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standing.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final 3 in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
Back to Morant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
Now here's Doncic. Inside, here's Ayton. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And here's Memphis. Now Morant. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now here's Doncic. They get it back. Pass to Ayton. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And there's James from the arc. On target from range.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary, and they put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, thank you. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Edey. Oh, there's the alley. James with a steal. On up the court. That's good from Ayton. On the assist from Hachimura.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Morant against Doncic. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, you can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And Doncic with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Basket's good. Morant's got 10.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Outside Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Caldwell Pope. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Morant. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 18 points. And the basket by Hachimura.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Up top, Morant, guarded by Doncic. Count it.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And it's Hachimura on the drive. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 7 for 7. Staying healthy isn't easy in the NBA, Richard. Just look at Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Rui's always been pestered by that injury bug. Coming into this season, he's never hit 70 games. Just shows you how tough it is to stay healthy in this league.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide. Guys, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Jerome comes in for Caldwell Pope. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Marcus Smart comes in for Doncic.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 37 left to play in the first. Back to Jerome. Screen by Edey. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in.
Los Angeles substitution. Number 2, Jarrett Vanderbilt.
On defense, Los Angeles. Pass to Aldama. Jerome outside. Lets it fly. Offensive board. Edey. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. For Los Angeles, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist from Smart.
Just a typical selfless play from Smart. He's all about team success.
Reeves against Morant. Here's Aldama. Second chance shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. James passes to Hayes. Hayes with a screen on Morant. Outside Vanderbilt. On the wing, Reeves. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Minnesota. Great positioning on the putback.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Grizzlies trail by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. And the step-back jumper is good. Morant's got 14.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
James can't get it to go. Morant with it. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And the Lakers shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Hayes, Austin Reeves out there with Marcus Smart. That is Jake LaRavia. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Clark with a screen on Reeves. He shoots. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Jerome. Here's Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings. So they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
It's Wells on the wing. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pippen, pass to Aldama, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Aldama's got his first bucket in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Reeves. He's covered closely. The 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Wells. For 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, it's stolen. Pippen outside. It's stolen by Smart. Out to the wing. Here's Reeves. Pass to Smart. Outside Reeves. Pulls it from 20. And he hits the jumper for 2. And the Lakers lead by 2. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. In the third spot, the Grizzlies.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 6.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
To the wing on the left. Takes it inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. In the paint. Luka.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
And here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Snatched away. 3 on 3. Here's Clark. Blocked. Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Ball stolen. Aldama outside. Morant looking around. It's Morant capitalizing inside.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. Now, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Here's Morant. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Clark. A minute 39 left in the first half. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey comes in for Clark. And it's Jackson in for Aldama. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Hayes. And LeBron subbed in for LaRavia. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Edey. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Connect on the wing. Back to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Luka drops the triple. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor. He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Pulling out the veteran move, LeBron gets the D to fight on the ball.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Morant outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, please divert your attention to center court. And get ready for the third half-court shot. One love. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close. Well, let's get it for our contestant.
Welcome, everybody. A fun-filled evening underway, and before we talk about the first half of this game, let's see those power rankings. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Memphis Grizzlies.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey. That's the group starting the second half for Tuomas Isalo. Pass to Morant from behind the arc. Got it! Morant from three!
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Ayton, a screen on Morant, to the paint. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Grizzlies trail by 5. Now here's Morant. Give him 23. Edey with a screen on Reeves. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And it's the Lakers on the break. Reeves with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. And here's Doncic outside. Hits a three-pointer. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
From deep, Morant. Here's Edey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Edey's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And Reeves is a legitimate threat from outside the arc. He also has a good feel for when to fire away.
So Tuomas Isalo has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Checked in for the Lakers. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Morant with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Caldwell Pope. And again it's Memphis missing. The Lakers lead by 9. Now Doncic. 16 points for him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Excellent D there from LaRavia. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Hachimura finds Doncic. Here's Reeves outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 assists here tonight. And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 0-2 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot, it's just textbook basketball.
Here's Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Ja Morant picks one up.
No matter who you are, guarding Doncic takes a great deal of discipline.
Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
4 on the clock. And scores off the crossover. 13 points in the game.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Pass to Aiden. On the wing, Hachimura. Defended by Jackson. And it's Hachimura missing. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 10. The skill! The grace! Morant.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's Doncic. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Making a switch here. Jerome's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Marcus Smart in for Luka Doncic. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Nice pass by Reeves. Reading the floor. That's one of his strengths.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 10-point game. And here's Jerome. Yet to see a basket. Edey with the ball. Takes a 3. Smart grabs the miss. Reeves against Caldwell Pope. Takes the 3. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Smart. Reeves has got 13.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Jerome passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Jackson. Hachimura covering. Jackson down low. Working on Hachimura. Jackson can't get it to go.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen Jaren Jackson Jr. take major leaps offensively.
His scoring and efficiency has gone up, and it's been paired with his other defensive ability, and that has made him lethal. Now, if we could just focus on the rebound.
Now here's Reeves. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Pass to Hachimura. Shoots over Jackson. Here's Hayes. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Over Reeves. That one off the back iron and out.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Now Hachimura. Here's the 3. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. It's intercepted. And now Memphis on the break. Here's Jerome. And he lays it up and in. Jerome's got his first points of the night.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Hachimura.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Yep, that one goes.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Taking 2 shots.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. 1 second left. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Grizzlies trail by 12. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got Jake LaRavia, Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Hayes in at the center position. Reeves against Morant. Clark, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and LeBron subbed in for LaRavia. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
James. And it's James with the jam.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Up top, Morant. He's covered by Reeves. It's tipped. James, right side. Vanderbilt with a screen. From about 19, again Los Angeles. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
And the shot goes in. James has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Morant against Reeves with the step back. And the bucket is good.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Puts it up from 12. The shot by Reeves, no good. Grizzlies trail by 14. Outside Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. That checked in for Reeves.
Let's get loud once again for your Griswold dance team.
First one falls for him. And Ja Morant has said he wants to dial back his dunking for his health. Did that ever cross your mind, Richard, as an aerial artist?
Well, dunking can take its toll over time, but I was kind of a crash test dummy. I was going to keep jumping no matter what. Ja's a little bit more concerned with getting hit in the air. For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. James against Jackson. Shoots over Jackson. The shot by James, no good. Grizzlies trail by 14. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jackson. And he comes up with a bucket. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Smart. Los Angeles leading by 12. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Contavious Caldwell Pope.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Nifty move, and he lays it up and in.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Doncic with it. Jackson in his pocket. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Doncic against Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Doncic. The explosion to the rim for Luka.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant lets it fly. Doncic there for the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Morant. Edey. Yes, sir. Banking in the layup.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 13. And Edey with a block. Hachimura against Morant. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Outside Morant. From 13 feet, Edey just in time with the putback.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Oh, the shot is off. Grizzlies trail by 9. Caldwell Pope with it. Now Doncic defending. Morant against James. Boom! Ja Morant!
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
So he gets them both. And it's a 9-point game here.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. So it's Los Angeles now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a three. Reeves there for the rebound. Here's Morant. Stolen by Ayton. James drives the lane. Lays it in easily.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
He launches, and he nails it.
Hey, everybody, that's execution off an inbounds play.
Here's Doncic. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Morant. Morant fights through contact inside.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shots.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 14.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Austin.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
James jams it home.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moment. They put this game away in style.
Number 23.
Here's Reeves. And it's blocked by Edey. And so it's the Lakers with the W. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Miami Heat. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. So here's Miami's starting group. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Tyler Hero out there with Norman Powell. And it's Jaquez in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, in the forward positions, James and Hachimura. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's Ayton in at the center. While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
Hero from long range. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Hero does not lack confidence shooting the basketball, particularly from deep.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Up top, Jaquez. James covering. Jaquez with the bucket.
And you wonder why Jaquez is so effective inside. Well, right there you see it. It's his footwork.
Hachimura with a screen on Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
We've seen the Heat struggle in close games in the fourth quarter, Tim. Why is that?
I don't think, Kevin, they've got a lot of natural shot makers in those situations. Just not enough instinctive scorers. A lot of players feel the pressure of those big shots down the stretch.
I always felt that you wanted the ball in those big moments.
Well, a shooter never says no to the basketball in any situation. Well, if he gets an opportunity to throw one down, he is going to take it every time.
James misses. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the rejection by LeBron.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Jaquez. Outside, Hero. From outside, off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Reeves. The game now all time.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Powell outside. He lobs it up.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Ayton a screen. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Ayton. And Ayton stays with it.
That long reach by Ayton made it easy for him to collect that rebound and convert.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hero, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Runner in the lane. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggle continues.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, we have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game. Back over to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. Where? Good.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 27 points last game, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's really nice footwork that time by Ayton, setting the screen first and then finding that scoring opportunity.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Ayton, and Jake LaRavia is subbed in for James. Then for the Heat, Wiggins is checked in for Jaime Jaquez, and Davion Mitchell subbed in for Powell. Now here's Adebayo. Hasn't made one yet. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Doncic left side. It's up a three. And Ware pulls it down.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the four without question.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Los Angeles with another miss. The Heat trail by 4. Lets it go from 11, and he overshot that one, missing.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's Doncic. And that one, good. Doncic has got 6.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Adebayo down low. He's against Hachimura with the fadeaway. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Lakers leading by 6. Doncic finds Reeves. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. It's over Hero. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, we've seen Reeves evolve as a playmaker over time. He's so good at taking what he sees in that pick and roll.
Now, here's Adebayo. He has yet to score. They set the screen. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Good on the triple. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The three.
What a play! That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Los Angeles. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. On the court for the Heat. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Johnson. And it's Jovic in at the center position. And it's the Heat with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Johnson dishes to Wiggins. Back to Johnson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the San Antonio Spurs. Smart kicks to Hayes. Plays it up and banks it in. Hayes has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson with a screen on Smart. And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Moravia passes to Hayes. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Marcus Smart. How he performed last season. Was in at about 9 points per, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
Well, I just love his mentality and his approach. He is always ready to go when called upon.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat.
Number 11, Jaime Jaquez. All right, fans.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Wiggins outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Wiggins. Scoreless thus far. Hayes with it. Now defended by Powell. Fires from deep. It's connect on the wing. Back to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, a screen on Wiggins. 4 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Jovic. Now here's Wiggins. There's the pick. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. And Miami with a change here, too. Adebayo's checked in. And, Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of a court that has to be covered in the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you've got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Okay, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you guys.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now here's James. Takes the three, and it's connect. That time on the assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists tonight. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Powell kicks to Wiggins. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Wiggins knowing exactly when to assert himself in the paint.
Smart passes to LeBron. Good, nice job down low. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple.
And the Heat with some changes. Larson's checked in, and Hero subbed in for Davion Mitchell. Wiggins passes to Hero. And here's Wiggins, 6 to shoot. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, and you've seen Wiggins improve as a passer as he's added experience to his game.
You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
And they'll get another chance. Outside, Hero. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him. And Hayes kicks to LeBron. Outside, Smart. Back to LeBron.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the second. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for him.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. We've got a lineup change here for the Lakers.
Give yourself a big round of applause. Substitution on the court.
Here's Hero. He has 5. 1:22 left now here in the second. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Back to Laravia. Pass to Hachimura. Stolen. Hero against Doncic. Here's Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 17. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Here's Ware. He's covered by 8. Powell feeling it out a bit. No good with the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Miami Heat.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back in this game. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
You take a look at the Lakers. Right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Jaquez with the ball. He's defended by LaRavia. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
And a moment now to see the stats for Powell. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 21 points per game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Coaches love that guy who can provide instant offense off the bench. What a huge asset.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Here's Wiggins. Powell outside. Shot clock at 5. And here's Adebayo outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special. They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Kicks it out to Hero. They get it back. Adebayo with a screen on Doncic. Hero, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Hero's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Heat. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they've probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. and misses it off the right side of the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Slow start here to the second half, just 1 for 5.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
A moment now to see the numbers for Tyler Hero.
He's coming off an excellent season, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
Yeah, and like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season, a tireless worker on the offensive end. He could be even better this season. And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Jaime Jaquez. Allie, what are they saying?
Hey there, I was able to talk with Miami's head athletic trainer about his status. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
Has to wear. Power down with both hands.
Well, certainly Tyler Hero is never going to be accused of being selfish. If you get yourself open, he is going to find you.
Reeves against Powell. Reeves can't hit.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else, so I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Kevin, back to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin. Believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is. I promise you that.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And the Lakers with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Reeves against Powell. Bucket is good. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Luka taking it in. In the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
And a wide open look for Hero. Nailed from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Reeves outside. The three for Doncic. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
His first three of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Outside Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles leading by 17. Out to Doncic. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Now LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
The shot by Powell, no good. LA's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. James finds Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's Ware, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Luka Doncic. The Heat also changing it up. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. Fontecchio's coming in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in for Hero.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
Lakers leading by 17. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Reeves outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established his position there.
The Heat making a switch here. Larson's checked in. Mitchell gets to Wiggins. Pass to Larson. There's a good screen. Here's Mitchell. And that one comes up a bit short. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Miami. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. Here's Adebayo. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
It is inexcusable to not box out Adebayo right there. He is an athletic big who will hurt you on the offensive glass.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Larson with the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
LeBron against Wiggins. James. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Adebayo. Again, Adebayo missing. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Alton Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reed. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Connect. LeBron right side. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
If you're trying to outthink LeBron James, forget about it. He's always been one step ahead.
Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Here's Wiggins. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
The assist from
Adebayo's got his third assist on the night. Lakers leading by 17. Down low, here's Vanderbilt, and the layup is good.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Wiggins surveying the floor. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
James, no good. The Heat trail by 17. To the inside. The shot by Adebayo, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter. So they are 2 of 6.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
Smart against Mitchell. Wiggins, a screen on Vanderbilt. Floats it up for Wiggins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, just throw it up there anywhere, and Wiggins will go get it.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. He kept his head and just stayed patient.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Hachimura after Tyler Hero's bucket. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and the hustle pays off there.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Powell outside. Adebayo against Hachimura. Here's Hero. Lays it in off the window.
Man, this guy is a natural bucket getter. It is so difficult to slow him down.
Hachimura with a screen on Hero. Pulls the trigger. Does not go.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Wiggins. And it misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Doncic outside. Cleared away by Adebayo. The Heat trail by 15. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away.
Okay, fans, time right now for your Lakers record. Let me hear you.
Adebayo against Ayton. Now Wiggins. Deflects the pass. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Reeves. Launches it. That shot, no good.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
Now, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job of.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
And he's going to have to get checked out with that great medical staff that all teams in this league have.
James checked in for the Lakers. Mitchell against Doncic. James fires. Off target from outside. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 15-point game. Here's Johnson. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 2 points. That one goes. Doncic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. James outside. Luka Doncic. And the 3 misses. Mitchell against Doncic. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
Luka, congrats on the win, but a quick turnaround right around the corner. What'll be the key to keeping it going?
Same as today, you know, prepare hard for this game, play good defense, and, you know, just keep attacking them. You know, we just got to prepare ourselves.
Preparation is so much of it. Thanks, Luka. Guys?
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Rip City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Lakers. To have LeBron James and Luka Doncic together, they suit up on the same team. A truly fearsome combo as they fill up the Moda Center. Lakers, Blazers, up next. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough, but they've got to hold strong.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Dalton Connect out there with Luka Doncic. And it's James in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Klingon, Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Deni Avdija, and it's Kamara in at the 3 spot. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's Lillard. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Denver. Uses the glass on the layup.
At this point in his career, Lillard leans a lot on his outside shooting, but he can still mix it up inside.
Down low. Here's Hachimura. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And the basket by Holiday.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork him.
To the middle. Ayton, no good. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Lakers ball.
Here's Doncic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Klingon. Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, BA, they can do much better on the defensive board. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Just over a minute and a half in. Has to connect from outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Trailblazers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Avdija, good.
Well, you see how poised Avdija is. Just a terrific job getting inside and cashing in.
Here's Doncic. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Outside Holiday takes a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
Lillard can't get it to go.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Here's Holiday. Following the score by Los Angeles. Avdija from outside. And Ayton pulls it down.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
From deep, here's Doncic. And Klingon pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Holiday. Portland again missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Doncic has got 5 points.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Ryan, back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Lillard can still get up to throw it down. You know his teammates love to see that.
You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, EA, I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the time.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Los Angeles. He got a piece of it. Out to James. Lets it fly. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
The shot by James, no good. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Changes here for Portland. Grant's checked in for Kamara, and Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Drew Holiday. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes comes in for DeAndre Ayton. Larabius subbed in for James. Now here's Hayes. Doncic on the wing, defended by Lillard. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has got 9.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
To the paint. Hayes misses. Blazers trail by 4. Sharpe has the open look. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, just pulling up on a dime there. I love Sharpe's take charge attitude.
Hachimura with a screen on Lillard to the inside. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Grab the screen. The 3, here's Lillard. Rebound by the Lakers. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Now here's Doncic. 23 points his last outing.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
And Portland's shooting just 38% so far in this one. Lillard passes to Sharpe. Let's go with a 3. Not going to go that time. Here's Hachimura. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead, leading by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
So it's Los Angeles now. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Jake LaRavia is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then there's Hayes. And it's Connect in at the 2. And he makes it. Here's Sharp. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's LaRavia. Knocks it down from distance. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Well, that's a nice decision from Smart to kick it out. He may be a little underrated as a passer.
It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Connect. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And stolen by Williams. Here we go. And here's Grant from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Grant's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Los Angeles leading by 10. Smart outside. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Kamara, he's checked in for Thibault. Drew Holiday comes in for Sharp. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Now here's Lillard. He has 7. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Another 3 for Portland.
He's so comfortable shooting from beyond the arc. Lillard's motion is as good as it gets.
LaRavia inside. Kamara covering. Vanderbilt, a screen on Holiday. Smart outside. Here's Connect. It's rebounded by Grant. Blazers trail by 10. Three-pointer, Holiday. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Relentless effort from Williams. The board and the bucket.
It's Smart on the wing. No made baskets yet. Now here's Connect. Defense is right there. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And what you like about Jeremy Grant, the consistency from year to year, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he can shoot it, but defensively, you can put him on the opponent's best scorer. 3 and D and then some. Such a reliable vet for this team.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for Williams. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron, he's checked in for LaRavia. And it's Smith in for Connect. LeBron going downhill. Grant with a steal. Grant with a screen on Smith. The 3, here's Lillard. Rebound, the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now here's Grant. Lillard outside. Back to Grant. Driving in. Oh, Grant throws it down.
One strong step to the hoop is all that Grant needs to elevate for the finish.
James with the ball. Kamara on him. James deciding where to go with it. Hayes with a screen to win the drought. That shot off. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 6. No one covering. Grant's got his third basket of the night.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Back to Smith. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
We need you to make some noise for your trail.
Portland making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. To the left wing.
2 minutes.
Clingan inside. He's against Ayton. Oh, nice shot by Clingan. Clingan's got his first 2 points. And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the court quickly and beyond the attack floor, they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
And the shot goes down.
And as a rebounder, Clingan is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Ayton with a screen. Inside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Clingan.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Lillard. He's got 10. To the middle. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Lillard.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
James up top. Kamara covering. James passes to Smart. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Avdia finds Lillard. The 3-ball. Lillard! What'd you expect?
Yeah, I just love the look of Lillard's jumper. It's repeatable, and you can tell Dame never stops working.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura has checked in for Vanderbilt. Laravia comes in for James. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 13.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Pass to Kamara. Here's Avdia. Up top, Kamara. He's covered by Laravia. And the shot goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Takes the 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Portland ahead, leading by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello, everybody. What time is it? Yep, halftime, but really it's been Dame time with the way Lillard's played so far.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he still...
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
The Lakers trail. Denny Avdia out there with Toumani Camara. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Clingan in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And the basket by Holiday. And that's now 6 points for Drew Holiday.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before the...
Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Lillard up top. There's contact, but Lillard slipped through.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Count the basket. Doncic has got 15 points.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
Lillard can't get it to go. And the Lakers shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Ayton, the screen on Lillard, down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
And look, Ayton is a big body. So when he sets that well-timed screen, it's not easy to quickly get around him.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
Connects checked in for Smith. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Portland in second.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Outside Camara. Back to Avdia. Three-pointer Holiday. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers in the lead. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. Portland ball.
The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. They set the pick. Puts it up. Lillard can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Doncic passes to Ayton. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Camara, that's good.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic through the defenders.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Avdia attacking, and the layup is good off the glass. Avdia's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Hachimura, the shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Camara. Pass to Lillard. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. Lillard's got 18.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Rejected by Clingan.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers.
Los Angeles substitution, number 11, Jackson
Connect up
Hayes.
top. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Avdia. Doncic pulls down the board.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled.
To the inside, who is stolen by Lillard. To the middle. Here's Avdia. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a three-point Portland lead.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Deni Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A., Deni was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds. A big haul.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in. Here's Sharp. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Lakers trail by 3. Hachimura sets a screen. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Holiday with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Outside Kamara. The 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Connect's got 4 rebounds in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And some changes here for Portland. Williams is checked in for Klingon. Jeremy Grant comes in for Kamara. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Holiday.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher. Wow.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Los Angeles is making a change here. Smart's checked in. Well, Los Angeles shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Here's James. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Robert Williams picks up one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Outside for Henderson. Outside Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Well, this is where Williams gets most of his point. Rolling off the screen, ready to catch and finish.
To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Blazers trail by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hayes against Grant. Pass to Williams. Henderson outside. Williams a screen on Smart. Henderson for 3. Williams. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. That concludes the third quarter. It continues. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him, and he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league.
Whoa!
Oh, my.
Hammer it home!
Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite balance.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. James against Sharp. And that one's good. James.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Hayes finds Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. That one's good from James on the assist by Connect.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Grant with a screen on Smart. The three, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. James with the ball, guarded now by Williams. Hey, shot's good.
We've seen that a few times. LeBron is a master of running the pick and roll and finds his guy.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 2-point game. Pass to Grant. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
Here we go, Laker fans. Here comes your Trailblazers.
Clingan, he's checked in for Williams. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. LaRavia comes in for LeBron. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Outside Sharp. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. To the middle. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Smart against Lillard. Outside Sharp. Clingan with a screen. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Smart against Lillard. Smart passes to LaRavia. Hayes inside. Lillard pulls down the board. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And Grant stays ready for these situations. When his team needs a big bucket, he steps up.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So for the Blazers, Avdia, he's checked in for Grant. Kamara comes in for Sharp. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Henderson. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. Back to LaRavia. Doncic on the wing, guarded by Clingan. It's good!
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Holiday outside. Here's Lillard. Doncic there for the rebound.
And that's going to be a technical, not a smart move, to say the least.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Well, look, You have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition time.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Swinging with the block. Can't hit it. Lakers trail by 4. Outside connect. Now Doncic. Vanderbilt, a screen on Avdia. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Laravia. 8 feet out. Oh, it's off target. Portland leading by 4. Avdia with it. Connect picks him up. Outside Lillard. Avdia, screen on Hachimura. Here's Holiday. Shoots a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Yeah, and as his career has progressed, Holiday has gotten more comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Nice finish from Luka.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Since every shot is going in, they should just keep running sets for him.
They swipe it. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Team foul. Oh, Lillard with the dunk.
What an athletic play from Lillard. More than capable of just jamming it down.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9. Holiday with the ball. Now Doncic defending.
Los Angeles foul. First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. The Lakers shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. James. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. Now here's Lillard. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
LeBron! Ooh, the shot misses. Now Portland with it. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
So the Trailblazers win it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt.
Just when I'm
What
playing the
enables
game,
you to
just
have
let me
that kind of
play,
confidence?
please. No,
Sometimes in the summer, I
I'm just
work on
frustrated. I
the
just
craziest
lost.
things. You know, you never know
frustrated.
what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van.
The only man on this planet who refused boom boom.
I don't fucking get it, man. It's ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous how this game is. This time around. Shit.